Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is Miss Brianne, and welcome back to Book Talk Wednesdays with Miss Brianne. And this is the series where I provide brief book talks on all the different graphic novels and easy readers that we here have to offer at the West Hampton Free Library, in hopes that we encourage you to visit us at the library in order to check out these amazing books for yourself. Now, this week's book talk features two graphic novels about kind of like superheroes, video games combined. But in any event, I'm going to give some book talks on two of our graphic novels, and they are Pepper Page Saves the Universe and Power Up. Now, Pepper Page Saves the Universe was created by a group of people. The story and the whole graphic novel script was written by Landry Q. All of the art illustrations were created by Eric Jones. And the individuals who colored all that artwork in were Eric Jones, Michael Rusty Drake, and Pannel Vaughn. And the person who did the lettering for the graphic novels, like copied the script and did nice lettering for it, is Patrick Brosseau. And the person who put everything together and produced it is Jon Guhl. And the publisher is First Second, which is an imprint of Roaring Brook Press, a division of Holtzbrinck Publishing Holdings Limited Partnership. Now, the author of Power Up was Sam Nissen. The illustrator is Darnell Johnson. And the publisher is Etch, which is an imprint of Houghton Mifflin Harcourt Publishing Company. Now, Pepper Page Saves the Universe. The main character is young middle school orphan Pepper Page. And she's not exactly the most popular girl in school. She's consistently bullied. She spends most of her time locked in a room in the orphanage. The only way she really feels happy is when she's reading old-style comics about her favorite superhero, Supernova. And she's completely drawn to these comics, and even she doesn't understand why. Despite people saying that these comic books are nothing but fantasy. However, Pepper Page is brought more into this comic book world than even she realizes when she gets into an accident trying to save a young cat from her mad scientist history teacher. And she winds up in this freak accident where she all of a sudden pretty much becomes the main character of the comic books that she greatly admires. But will she be able to live up to her hero's legacy? Well, read to find out. Power Up is not, while Pepper Page Saves the Universe was based more on comic books, Power Up is more based on RPG video games. Like, you probably played a few of these yourself, boys and girls. But it involves two young 6th grade, 11-year-old boys, Miles and Reese, who go to the same school, but don't really talk to each other. But what both of them have in common is that they play this video game where they partner up with somebody in order to defend their world. Now, what they don't realize is that their partners are each other. and they don't notice. They think their partners are complete strangers, not realizing that they go to the same school. Miles is a semi-popular kid, has a lot of friends, but yet his parents are worried because he plays too much video games and doesn't focus on schoolwork or any other hobbies. While Reese recently moved from his preps from another area and is bullied and has a hidden secret that he's trying not to let spill out. But what happens when an unfortunate incident brings these two boys together for the first time in real life? Now, these two books were amazing. Sure, they're very long, they're very semi-thick books, but they're very easy to read. The action flows nicely. This has a little less dialogue than Pepper Page Saves the Universe, but in any event, the action that happens in these two books will have you hooked until the very end. Pepper Page is more for those comic book and superhero lovers, especially if you're a girl who likes female superheroes, while Power Up is more for those boys and girls who love video games. Now, this is the first, Pepper Page Saves the Universe is the first book in a brand new series. And if this book is outstanding, I am looking forward to seeing what the future books will be like. Power Up was also great. It allowed me to see what happens in the video game world for the very first time. And especially what happens at a video game convention. But in any event, I give both of these books 5 out of 5 stars. And I recommend it to older tweens who are very into video games and or comic books and superheroes and want something different. This is Miss Brianne, and thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you soon.